So then we had to just, like, dye the baby's hair. And the mother was like, no, you can't touch him. And then it was like, the baby was in like a yellow onesie pajamas because can't wear pajamas on Krypton. Because what do you mean? You take the pajamas off? No. So it's the whole like dyeing his hair and taking his clothes off was all like a whole.
I don't know who lets their babies be put film and television anyway.
A very kind lady out from Vancouver.
I gotta say, that's a beautiful baby.
Oh,
it's a beautiful
what
baby.
a beautiful baby.
Yeah.
And the
You
baby's
hold up a
quite
picture,
remarkable
Tom,
in the
like, we need a
scene.
baby that looks like this.
And the mother,
really hot baby.
And the mother was gorgeous.
This is.
And that's Clark's stunt double in the splashing around in the tank.
Yeah.
That
This worked really. That's cool. It's all.
Welling pretty much did that himself, right? That's just him shaking his head around.
He
It
did
looks
great.
almost like a visual effect.
Yeah.
There's visual effects in it.
There is.
You modified it?
The actual texture of the water's completely changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's incredible.
And there's little
Trails.
No.
torpedo bombs, depth
charges.
Yeah.
deep in the water or underneath it. And,
And this we actually had to do on the same day. We're running out of time here. They had to redress the entire set so it looked all distressed, and then had to set the charges for the tank. And it was, I remember we got the calls as we're running late, and
I assume you have one shot at this tank thing.
I know,
we
it's
one shot the
amazing.
tank thing, and we blew that. And we had to get a close-ups there, so it was good,
Hurry up.
It's funny,
Lex.
like this is awesome.
fabulous. This is with Mike Waltz, the physical effects guy, did an incredible
How many
job.
cameras did you have there?
Was it 4?
I think it was
Yeah,
4.
4, yeah.
Lex, help me. I'm gonna get you out of here.
What a great reaction between them.
Yeah, it's fabulous. And that's the big wide shot.
That's not me though in the wide shot.
And here we go to the barn for this really emotional scene between Lex and Clark. We had a scene between this. Remember, we had Lana and Lex, which didn't work
Right.
because it's really such a strong story with Clark and Lex.
You just didn't want to cut away to anything else. So I think that's, but this is a really, emotional.
The Stowe story was so clearly their run together
Right.
that anything else, it just didn't feel didn't feel appropriate, and it was taking you out. You never want to be in a scene going, gee, I don't want to be here. I want to be back over there.
Right.
Right. And in terms of stories, it was in terms of the most. It's one of the cleanest stories I've ever told because it didn't have any subplots.
Yeah.
It's really
if
just such a strong Lex.
It's
Clark.
Lex and Clark, and you see Martha and Lionel, and you get like I think 1 or 2 scenes with Lana. I mean, there's no Chloe, there's no Pete, there's no Schneider.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was sort of all on this one story. So
But it's a big story.
it's a very big
It's
story.
Gothic, epic.
It is.
Gothic's a great term for it. I mean, the Luthers are so Gothic. The architecture of the mansion's Gothic. The school's Gothic. It's all.
It's even called the mansion. Sort of defines it as Gothic.
You always tell me how you don't want to turn into your father, and I
And this
truly
is a great, obviously, great moment here with
believe it. The more you two go at each other,
Michael
the
and
more
Tom.
like
Yeah. Well, I think here also you see sort of Clark's evolution where he will come out and say things more. He doesn't just sort of like skirt around issues or, take excuses, on face value. So
Yeah, and this
and,
this
you know what I mean? You
moment.
guys really hold each other, but it's good. I mean,
Yeah.
you see the maturity of the relationship, which is good.
Yeah, this
So-
moment was very important because Clark says something about you're going to become your father.
Yeah.
And I just wanted that to be a moment where I look at him like
Right.
almost crying, like
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I will never. That will never happen.
But what's great is you
'Cause
never
I'm fighting it.
You never apologize.
And this was a mistake, remember, Michael. This is the light went out, and so we had you in silhouette here, and it completely mirrors the first bit with Tom sitting on the steps,
Yeah.
and you don't answer, which is great.
Yeah, I love working with the guy. I mean, going into 4th season, it's always fun every day.
And here we go into another transition, and this is one we actually were really almost compromised, wasn't it, Greg? So it was running out of time. It was like a really big day at the mansion.
This one.
Yeah, and we always said
This was challenging. This is one where we had to sort of,
scramble.
because now sometimes you're up against just the sort of imaginary clock of we're supposed to finish in a certain amount of time, and sometimes you're up against city ordinances, which I think is the case here.
And also the boy couldn't work.
So this is a different kid. This isn't Wayne, which
Right,
I love
that's
the
a
sort of
photo double.
penguin run here.
Yeah,
I
what
love
the hell's that
penguin run.
about?
I love that.
That was a photo double kid who
Yeah.
also shaved his head.
Who also
Yes.
did shave his head. I know. I was